The seventh round begins with electricity in the air. The crowd senses the end approaching. Pacquiao steps forward with authority, no longer content to accumulate points. This is about closure, about proof. He launches a combination, jab, straight left, uppercut. Matthysse absorbs it, but his resistance is fading. Another left uppercut lands clean, snapping his head back violently. Down he goes again. He rises, but the fight has left him. His eyes are glassy, his movements slow. Pacquiao closes the distance with ruthless precision. Left, right, uppercut. Matthysse collapses for the third time. The referee steps in, arms waving. It's over. Technical knockout. 2 minutes, 43 seconds of round 7. The arena explodes. Manny Pacquiao raises his arms, emotion flooding his face. After years of doubt, after a long knockout drought, after being counted out. At 39 years old, Manny Pacquiao is a world champion again. Not as a memory, not as a politician, but as a fighter. This was not just a victory. It was a reminder. Legends don't fade quietly. They rise one more time, fire. As the middle rounds unfold, Pacquiao fights with intelligence and patience. He no longer rushes. He sets traps, draws reactions, punishes mistakes. His left hand finds the body, then snaps back upstairs with precision. Matthysse remains dangerous, always dangerous, but his opportunities are shrinking. He fires the jab, looks for the right hand, but Pacquiao's movement denies him clean looks. Every miss drains energy. Every counter steals confidence. Another sharp combination lands. Matthysse stumbles again. He survives, but the wear is visible. His corner pleads for head movement, for angles, but his legs are heavy. Pacquiao keeps working. In behind the jab, out at an angle, left uppercut splitting the guard repeatedly. The punch is becoming a nightmare. Round 5 brings another dramatic moment. A short left hook lands clean. Matthysse drops to a knee again. The crowd explodes into disbelief. A second knockdown, a second warning. Still Matthysse rises. Still he fights on. His heart refuses surrender. But by round 6, the pattern is undeniable. Pacquiao is sharper, faster, smarter. He controls the ring like a master conductor, directing chaos into order. This isn't just a winning performance. This is vintage Pacquiao. By the third round, Pacquiao begins to open up. Confidence grows with every clean connection. He doubles the jab, steps inside, and unleashes combinations that blur together. Lefts, hooks, uppercuts fired without warning. Matthysse holds his ground, but his head remains still, and Pacquiao sees it. Then lightning strikes. A perfectly timed left uppercut explodes through the center of Matthysse's guard. The punch lands flush. Matthysse stumbles backward, his balance gone in an instant. His legs betray him. He goes down. The arena erupts. Matthysse rises, shaking his head, but the message has been delivered. This fight is no formality. This is no ceremonial passing of the torch. Manny Pacquiao still carries knockout power. Pacquiao senses blood. He presses forward, firing combinations from angles that defy logic. Matthysse fires back, trying to assert his power, but every exchange favors speed. The round closes with Pacquiao firmly in control. He's dictating distance, dictating pace, dictating belief. What was once doubt has turned into momentum, and momentum in boxing is everything. The legend hasn't just returned. He's making a statement. Commentators begin to notice it, the snap, the sharpness, the activity. At 39, Manny Pacquiao still looks fast, still looks dangerous. And the crowd can feel it. Something special is building. From the opening seconds, Pacquiao moves like a man reborn. His feet glide across the canvas, angles appearing and disappearing in flashes. The speed is immediate, the rhythm unmistakable. Left hand snapping out, testing range, testing reactions. Matthysse stalks forward, measured and composed. He is not rushed. He knows one clean right hand can change everything. He lifts his guard high, eyes locked on Pacquiao's chest, waiting for a mistake. Pacquiao probes the body early, quick combinations. In and out before Matthysse can respond. The crowd reacts to every movement, every feint drawing cheers. This doesn't look like a farewell tour. This looks like intent. Matthysse fires a looping right hand. It cuts through the air, but finds nothing. Pacquiao slips away, counters with a sharp left, then disappears at an angle. The speed difference is becoming clear. Round two follows the same pattern. Pacquiao stays busy, throwing punches from odd angles, keeping Matthysse guessing. A jab here, a straight left there, nothing wasted, everything purposeful. Matthysse attempts to push forward to impose his physical strength, but Pacquiao refuses to be backed up. His footwork denies pressure. His timing disrupts power. The arena in Kuala Lumpur hums with anticipation, a low roar building into thunder as thousands rise to their feet. Flags wave. Cameras flash. The air is heavy with expectation. This is not just another fight night. This is a moment suspended between legacy and doubt. From the Philippines comes a man whose name once shook the boxing world, a champion across 8 divisions, a fighter who carried an entire nation on his shoulders. Manny "Pac-Man" Pacquiao walks to the ring with calm determination etched into his face. At 39 years old, questions follow him like shadows. Has time finally caught up? Has the fire burned out? 9 years without a knockout have fueled the doubters. But Pacquiao doesn't fight for headlines. He fights for pride, for country, for belief. Across the ring stands a different kind of threat. Lucas Matthysse of Argentina, the reigning WBA Welterweight Champion, a man known not for finesse but for devastation. 63 knockouts define his career. He doesn't chase decisions. He ends nights early. His presence is cold, patient, and dangerous. This is speed versus power, experience versus hunger, faith versus force. The referee brings them together. Final instructions, gloves touch. There is respect, but no mercy. As the bell rings, the past disappears. The miles, the wars, the doubts, all erased in an instant. What remains is instinct, heart, will. Manny Pacquiao is back on the world stage. And tonight, he intends to remind everyone why his name still echoes through boxing history.